So in this video I'll show you how to sketch a basic shape using the polyline and how to create a surface with it. So first thing I'll do is simply delete all the geometry I have here. So I can simply go in the walkthrough and click on the button delete, and it will delete the different geometries. Now let's go into my work plane. So for that you have the small icons here for the gestion of the view, management of the view. So let's zoom, and once I set the grid to the appropriate size. So regarding the different operation to move with the mouse, what is very efficient and what you can do is the first thing, keep the control key pressed, and then keep the central button of the mouse, the roller, to pan the view. Now if you want to rotate, you press the central button of the mouse to rotate the model like that, and to zoom you just have to roll up or roll down. So these are the basic operations to know. Okay, now let's create a shape in 2D using the polyline. So I click on polyline. You have two options, 2D or 3D. So I'll use 2D to stay in my plane, and I'll just sketch something that looks like a nozzle, maybe. Like that. Okay, so now I created 16 curves, so 16 lines. So you have different types of operation to handle those lines. So let's say if you want to extend a line, you can use extend curve option. If you want to trim a curve, you can use trim. You can intersect edges together. You can make a wire so it's more easy to handle. You can merge curves together to create one line, or you can break curves. So I'll not detail all that. Now I just want to create a surface with that. So I just click on make face, and this make face option is very useful. So the first option and the most used is the face option, but you have also ability to use a cone face if your edges are not all in the same plane. You can use grid faces by importing a text file of elevation to generate a surface which is not plane, and also create some points. Now let's use the face option. So I just select my edges, I click on preview, and it shows me basically how it will create the surface. So I click on OK, and I created the surface. Now that I have my surface, let's try to create a 3D geometry by revolving this around this axis. So I'll just go here and go into the revolve option. So it's basically some kind of extrusion in rotation, and I select my surface. Now I have to select the rotation axis, which is here. You have to know that you can select any edge of your model, but for that you'll have to change the selector tool to edge before you select the edge. Now make solid 360 degree, click on preview, so it will give me something like that. Click on OK, and I got my model. So now let me show you some operation about if I want to split this model in two parts, let's say, for example. So first thing to do is to move the work plane, So let's move it along this plane. Okay. Now let's create a rectangle. So there are several methods to do that. You can do like I'm doing, or you don't even need to sketch this rectangle, but I prefer to do that. And click on divide the solid, click on the solid, click on the tool surface. So if you don't have tool surface, you can select 3-point plane and directly select points of the model, and you don't need this plane. Now delete the original, delete the tool, preview. Okay, it will cut it like that. Okay, so now I have basically the two parts that I wanted. So if I go in the walk tree, I'll see revolve 1, revolve 2. I can simply activate them or hide them. Now, yeah, this is all for the basic geometry operation.